She said, I didn't mean to hit him. I was shocked.
Blood is still in the visor. Hair is still in the headliner of the car. She, in essence, hid him from anyone else who could render medical attention.
What did you see?
The backside of the body lodged out of the window.
It was the darkest night of Greg Bick's life.
The dispatchers put out a request for assistance for the detectives to run a search warrant on a female, Chante Mallard. And Chante answered the door. Normally, when somebody shows up at your house with a search warrant, they want to know why you're searching, why you're there. She obviously knew it was coming because she didn't say anything. We directed her to the living room, and then they began their search. Immediately, I saw the vehicle in the garage. What was left of it. Huge hole in the windshield and what looked like dried blood where his body had hit the windshield.
Here we are 4 months later, and the car's still there, and hair and blood is still in the headliner. There were still ties to the crime in her possession.
Chante had her head down and out of nowhere said, I didn't mean to hit him. I was shocked.
So on her own, not in response to any police officer questioning, Chante Mallard comes out with this admission that she is the person who hit Greg Biggs.
I wasn't expecting that. We handcuffed her and we took her to the station.
Once Chante Mallard starts being interviewed down at the station, she comes out with this version of what happened that night, and it is a story unlike anything I've ever heard before.
Chante Mallard tells them that she had gone to a club that night.
She says that she'd only had 2 drinks and no drugs.
She also tells police she believes that someone slipped something into her drink.
Because when the club closed that night, she was feeling really loose and a little wobbly.
And that on the way home, on the freeway, she had struck a man.
Chante described it, he was in my car and just stuck in the right passenger windshield.
She panicked and she did not know what to do, and that she drove home with him still impaled into the windshield. And she pulls into the garage and puts the door down. She tells police that she was apologizing to him profusely in the garage, and at one point he responded, like groaned or something in some way. So her statement indicates that he was alive at the time.
Chante told the police that after all that, she went into her house and just sat on the kitchen floor and cried, claimed that she did not know how long the man lived for.
And then Chante tells police that she called an on-again, off-again love interest named Vaughn, and that he got rid of the body. She said that he took care of it.
She really deflects all blame on this unknown person named Vaughn that takes care of the body, and she has no idea what happens to the body.
I think we expected that this is going to be someone who was intoxicated, hit somebody on a freeway, and just failed to stop. But it evolved in such a way that it was unthinkable and unspeakable.